Ah, 'tis spring, the poets sing, the bird is on the wing, the bird is on the wing. Now that's absurd. I've always heard, you've always heard, we've always heard that the wing is on the bird.
Get away! Well now, Murphy, tell me who died. How should I know? I only went for the ride.
Teacher, may I leave the room?
No, you darn fool, it'll be recess soon. Busy, ghosting, found Wisconsin.
Dance on the west by Honolulu, where they do the hula dance. On the east by New Hampshire. My slate, I love you so. When we were a couple of kids. Ever and under and then up for air. Mine's rich, and they'll pay for the fare. We always meant to be beside the sea, beside the sea, beside the beautiful sea. By the sea, by the sea, by the sea, by the course, and we'll do it again. For it's over and under and then up for air. Mine's rich, and they'll pay for the fare. By the beautiful sea, you and me, oh how happy we'll be. For it's well, the waves go rolling, we'll sing, we'll swim, and we'll do it again. For it's over and under and then up for air. Mine's rich, and they'll pay for the fare. We always meant to be beside the sea, beside the seaside,
Don't laugh at me program, where we encourage the little ones to work as a community, to get along with each other. Now, of course, coming up real soon, we have our camp. Riding and swimming and sailing and scuba, stagecraft and nature, and we study a spooja. Walking through lowlands and highlands and swamps. This is a view of my favorite camp. Girls in white dresses from Camp Passoa. Socials and dances and getaways, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. It certainly was. I haven't seen competition like that since back in 1984. That was when the RAC midgets took on the Camp Island seniors, cooking staff, and counselors in a game of basketball. Bob, do you recall the outcome of that game?
I certainly do there, Bob. Red Arrow Camp 124, Camp Island's embarrassment. Terrible, Bob.
Now, fans, I don't know if you're familiar, but Camp Passoa has expressed a bit of being a little upset due to the shore.
Boys.
All right, here's a brain buster for you, Bob's. Bob Crumb, top of the mountain. Oh my God. Hold on, he's just having another heart attack.
Just having a heart attack.
Give him a minute. Found it. You got it. You got it. Here we go.
Oh, Bob. Taxes that for you this month there, Bob.
Month of July, let's make it 3, Bob.
Sign of Little Joe.
You know, Bob, we've been talking, with all these heart attacks. Maybe you should start cutting back on your super top of the mountain. Fred Albright and Dave Johnson in hot pursuit. What follows is a battle royale of epic proportions. Who comes out on top?
Well, Bob, considering we all changed our names legally to Bob, it's pretty clear where our loyalties lie. I'm gonna have to go with Bob.
Wait, that's a good answer. No question there.
Fred deals that one. Too bad for him. Okay, how about any sport, on land, on sea, in the air, in a cave underground with flashlights involving either a stick, puck, ball, hoop,
snorkel, fins, club.
Let's dance.
I cannot lie, you others can't deny. When the bus rolls in with all the crazy kids and the madness all begins, you get pumped for a summer of fun, activities in the sun. Always in the summer I'm looking at Lila's awesome cooking. No campers, can't wait to meet ya. On the bus I'll greet ya. My homeboys always warn me that the songs we sing are just so corny. Oh, Bob and Sue Crow, you make me feel at home. So year after year, you know I'm gonna be here. I love the Northwoods, forget your old hoods. Ready, set, keep it going till the goals are met. There are emblems to be earned and lessons to be learned. So campers, yeah, campers,
Yeah.
Is someone gonna be tight?
Oh, yeah.
Someone's hand up, give a shout. This is what summer's all about. Summer's at RAC. Summer's at RAC. Yo, boys, don't wait to be a great man.
Yo, yo, yo! Be a great boy!
Yeah, because here at RAC, yes, you can, dogs.
True that,
All
brother.
right, so come on, let's be louder. Let's kick it up in this joint. I love Red Arrow. Today and tomorrow, the best. Number one, at RAC. Summer's at RAC.
For at the beach. What's your name, son? David, what is a gander goose looking at the beach for? Girl geese! It's a miracle. That's right. Now, he sees a girl goose. Let's say he sees a girl goose out to about 500 yards. Okay? You gotta get her attention. Most guys be like, hey! Just get her attention so she knows what's going. Okay? Now say her little... Okay? She's coming at you. She's coming at you. Okay? Now she's getting close. She's getting close. You don't want to blow your cover. So you got to kind of tone things down a little bit. Okay? Just like... She didn't sit down. Well, now... Geese on the beach.
Myself a bunch of lollygaggers. We don't have time for lollygaggers here at RAC, now do we? Now my name is Matt Foley. I have been a camper at Red Arrow, have been divorced thrice times, and I live in a van down by Trout River. Well, let's see what we can do with this bunch. What do you say? Tell me, who's some of your problem childs in here?
Well, we got little Billy here who just seems to piddle all over the place.
Well, well, well. We got ourselves a case of the piddling. Let's go over here and talk to the little guy. What do you say? Huh? You have a little problem? Adam, sometimes I wish you'd just shut your big yapper! Gee. Well, I'll tell you what. I know an easy way to remedy this problem. You had a problem with that mic kept back when I was a counselor. Never quite fixed it. All I wanted the kid to do was go ahead and clean the shoe rack, and they needed to find myself a translator. Can't get the kid to clean the shoe rack. It's not that hard of a job. What else? What else is big bone? Let me tell you something about being big bone. Tend to have the problem myself. You have plenty of time to be winning every single dessert horsing goggle when you're living in a van down by Trout River. Jeez.
Now, man, I don't like to focus on only the negative. Can we please compliment the positive?
Well, if it isn't the shining ray of Cabin F. Wow, look at this guy. Real stellar fellow, what do you say, huh? I bet he's got his sunshine, he's got his best stripper, he's going for his inspection. He just wants to get it all. He wants to wrap him around in his red hanky, pull that honor camper down and put it right in his pocket. Let me tell you something there, Brett.
I miss my mom.
Mrs. is a mother. Can we find this kid a mother? Is there a mother? Oh, there's... Back in a minute. I'll see you boys later.
Ja, Fred, we muscle men never kid, because I am Hans and I am Franz, and we are here to pump. Sorry, Franz. You are.
Well, I can't believe that you don't need some help in the weight room this summer. I mean, it's a big job.
Well, to be honest, Fred, there are so many girly campers in the weights program this year that I could use a little more help.
Well, is there anybody on staff that maybe you feel would be able to step in and help you in that program? Well, I doubt it, Fred. They're all so gay. Well, maybe if we went down the list, I'm sure we could find somebody who's already on staff that could help.
Yeah, I'm sure they can't all be as girly as you. Let's see what you have. Who's on your list?
Well, let's see. What's on the list? How about Andrew Kokenauer?
Andrew Kokenauer. Sounds pretty girly, eh, Franz? Yeah, sounds pretty girly. What does he teach?
Well, he teaches canoeing and softball.
Canoeing! Soft than softball is canoeing. Sitting there in your little canoe with your little coontail hat like a French trapper, singing Prairie Jacques, Prairie Jacques. Please. He sounds like he might be... What else does he teach? Anything else? Does he teach anything else? I do not need any choir boys singing in my weight room when we are trying to lift iron. We do not lift hymnals, we pump iron, Fred. It's so girly. Yeah, it's so girly. I think this is the most girly stuff I've ever seen. Head up by you, Fred. You're the most girly. The most girly. I'm your boy.
The sheriff's men ran away, and the hairy men gave chase. It was a plot to destroy Robin and his men. The sheriff's men were to lead the hairy men through the pass where the sheriff would blow them up. But Robin was too smart for them.
Men, let us take the shortcut through yon strawberry patch.
So they took the strawberry shortcut. And they found the sheriff waiting in ambush. The sheriff's men were just then going through the pass. Robin sneaked up behind the sheriff, put a stick to his head, and said,
Blow him up or I'll stick your brains out.
I can't.
Why not?
Dynamite hasn't been invented yet.
Oh, okay.
a tremendous battle followed.
One.
And one by one, the hairy men died. Fire truck was scorched by a flaming arrow. Woo! Boy, was he burned up. Birch John was one of the last to go, and as he dropped to the ground, mortally wounded, you could hear him say,
Darn.
and so it was. Robbing and the sheriff were left alone to face each other on the field of battle.
And so it is. You and I are left alone to face each other on the field of battle.
Robbing reached for his bow. The sheriff drew his knife. Robbing found his short bow missing. He reached desperately for one of his men's long bows. Robbing has never used one of these and finds it nearly impossible to pull back the string. When he does finally do it, he finds the bow controlling him. It turns around and he lets go, killing himself. The sheriff sees this and laughs. In doing so, he slips in his stomach and stabs himself. And the moral of this story is, cut short with a longbow, or it's better to have an evil bow than a bow evil. Or, don't wait to be a great goat, be a great kid.